All right, guys, we're back picking up our first item of the day. We got 3 total items. Craziest little thing that happened, we found this last night on Facebook Marketplace, and the price was a little higher than I'd want to pay, but it looked nice, so we decided to go ahead and get it. The crazy thing about this is when we went to pick it up, we found out that the person selling it to us was also a
furniture flipper.
Yeah. And had put some work into it. We thought it looked nice. They put some work into it, and it's not half bad. And I say that with the angle that we think we could make it a little better doing our coastal thing.
Yep.
So we're gonna do that, but I don't know how she makes any money. I think she's just doing it as a hobby. But we're back. We're gonna get this off, and we're gonna get going to pick up our second item, and we're gonna let you know all the prices of everything we paid at the end of this haul.
This is how we brought it home. We don't need to have a trailer or a truck or anything like that. We're able to put it on the back. And right now it's a dark brown color, which is okay if you like that kind of wood tone, but we think this needs a coastal touch. We think this needs a nice coastal color. And we're on our way to stop number 2 to pick up a dining room table.
Going to pick up some free firewood. Just kidding.
So we just got home with the second acquisition of the day. This beautiful rustic table. It's got really nice features. What do you think of this project?
This one I'm actually, for a change, excited about.
Why?
Well, because it is rustic and because the detail is in really excellent condition. There's not a lot of work that needs to be done on any of this. We're gonna paint this a nice, beautiful, dark gray color. And then the top, which is very rustic, we're gonna light it on fire.
Light it on fire?
Burn it down. Just
Woo!
burn it down. Well, you'll see. You'll see what we're gonna do.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. But I'm excited about this one. And we paid $25 for this. Cheapest thing we're gonna buy today. Well, except for the free thing that we're gonna get, which we'll show you later.
Bag, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is not gonna work.
I could be helping if I wasn't filming.
Oh, you're doing the heavy lifting with the camera. Let's see if I can get this spun around so we can take a little bit better look at the top here.
Yep.
How's that?
Good. Yeah, that's great.
There's a little bit of work that needs to be done.
Just a little bit. Just a teensy bit.
But I think all of this will come off. This is probably pine or some sort of construction wood. Maybe poplar. I'm not sure. But anyway, we're going to strip all this down. And it's going to be beautiful. You'll see.
It's going to be dope.
You'll see. I promise.
It's going to be dope. We're on our way to go pick up our free king-size bed. It gets dark early here in Florida. It's about 7:30 at night.
We weren't able to pick it up when we wanted to, but the trade-off is that it's free.
We've had a really productive day today picking up these 3 pieces because we haven't been able to paint. It's just been way too humid. And we're getting ready to head on out of town, so we need to get some work done.
All 3 of our pickups today have been pretty far from the house, but sometimes that's what you got to do to get the good deals.
Okay, so we got home late last night. It was dark. It was starting to rain, but we had the headboard wrapped up really well, so it didn't get wet, but we quickly got it off the top of the car and got it into the garage, and we weren't able to film it, so here we are today in the daylight. As you can see, it is a gorgeous mahogany headboard. This thing, I don't know how much this weighs. Honey, how much do you think this weighs?
I would say this headboard's about 120 pounds.
Geez, I can't believe we got this off the top of the car. Anyway, it was heavy getting it into the garage. As you can see, there's some damage to it. It fell over and it cracked. They tried to make some repairs to it, but tell them about what they did and what you're gonna do.
All this is separated right here. Basically, they had it standing up on a driveway by itself, not connected to any rails. And the wind caught it, knocked it over, and when it slammed against the ground, it cracked it, split it right down the center, and then they tried to put some screws in there to shore it up, I guess. So I'm gonna pull these out, try to squeeze this with some clamps, see where I'm at, see if I can get it to come back together. And if I can, I'll kind of pull it a little bit apart, slap some glue in there, clamp it down the best I can, get everything nice and tight again. And then because it's gonna be painted, I'm gonna Bondo it, smooth it out, and that's if I can get it to shore up. Smooth it out, primer it, paint it, and be off and running. This used to be beautiful. This is this is pretty close to firewood right now.
We're gonna bring it back, and don't hate us. Don't leave hateful comments below about how we're painting this beautiful piece. There's really nothing else that we can do with this after we do the repairs to it. Oh, and also it turned out to be a queen. I guess I should have read the Facebook Marketplace listing a little bit more carefully.
Yeah.
But since it was free, I was so excited. I'm just like, let's go pick it up. And then when we got there, we realized it was a queen. But that's okay. We can use a queen bed for restoration.
And as far as the hateful comments, feel free to leave them. But
Yes.
the thing that you have to understand is that in this day and age, times change. And people don't want this anymore.
Yeah, they don't want the
just
red
don't
wood.
want it. And if you look, the reason why we're able to buy solid wood furniture at such a good price, I mean, in this case, it was free because it was damaged. A lot of other cases, we're buying beautiful beds for $50.
Yeah.
And perfect condition ones that are stained wood, 4-poster canopy beds for $100 that I don't have to do anything to. I don't have to really do anything, no repairs whatsoever. The reason is because nobody wants to buy those. People can't sell them.
Right.
Because nobody likes this style anymore. And when I say nobody, I mean the vast majority of people. Obviously, there's people out there that want to have stained wood. I like certain stained woods, but not the darks, not in my bedroom. And I think most people are like that now. So what we do is make it something people would want to have.
And we recognize that there's going to come a day, because it's such a quality piece, that maybe 10, 15, 20 years from now, there's going to be somebody stripping our work off and bringing back the wood. And that's okay. But right now we're giving it a new life.
And what it's going to be like too, the funny thing about this is like when somebody pulls up carpet and goes, can you believe they covered these beautiful hardwood floors with the carpet? But the thing was, the hardwood floors were orange. And they looked like honey pine or something ridiculous like that nobody wanted. So they went, just cover it with carpet.
Right.
And that's what they're going to do when they strip this down. They're going to look at it and say, I can't believe somebody covered this beautiful mahogany.
Yep.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. And now it's time for a recap of 3 Pickup Tuesday. We found this fantastic deal on a headboard and a nightstand for $90. Next up, we got this rustic table that's Nate's favorite for only $25. And finally, we got what's my favorite but Nate's least favorite was the broken headboard that's solid mahogany. I loved it because it was free. Stay tuned. In the coming weeks, we're going to be posting brand new videos about the restoration projects for all 3 of these items. If you're not already subscribed and you haven't hit the notification button, please do so now so you will get notified as soon as they're uploaded.